21, 22, running 6 miles every other day, lifting weights. I mean, you could bench press 340 pounds, 350 pounds, squat 600. I mean, I was addicted to working out was why I did it. It wasn't even a narcissistic thing. I started working out with these UT football players. I was already in shape before that. Just went into crazy shape, got addicted to working out 2 hours a day. But I was going with them to all-you-could-eat Chinese and Mexican food and, cafeteria all-you-can-eat. Well, then I start doing radio and TV. I quit doing that, keep eating like that, and gain 98 or 99 pounds. I don't know, about 183 to about 279. So 97 pounds, 98 pounds. Then I start jogging, working out. Now I'm fat, hurts my knees. This is about 5 years ago. Start swimming 2 miles every other day. Lose some weight, but not all. I finally get on the InfoWarsHealth.com, Longevity, Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and the rest of the Alex Pack products. And I wasn't even taking it every day. Suddenly, with the same amount of working out, I lost 35, 40 pounds. Then I was told, hey, this type of iodine, hey, why don't you try to boost your testosterone naturally, super male vitality, oxy powder, flush your intestines out with Dr. Group. That together, another, I don't know, I mean, I've lost almost 70 pounds, and I've gained almost 100, so I got another 25, 30 pounds to go. The point is that just in 45 days, a month and a half ago, I lost another 6 pounds and gained muscle. I mean, this is real. This is real. I mean, if you don't get vitamin C, you die. If you don't get vitamin B12, you die. If you don't get vitamin D3, you die. And they're trying to lower, via the UN Codex Alimentarius with corporations, as you know, Dr. Glidden, down to vitamin C and things that aren't even really survivable, a lot of experts believe. What's behind that, Dr. Glidden?
Money, 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 and money. The medical profession doesn't get rich by healing things. They get rich by keeping people sick. And this is, I think, one of the biggest disconnects that we have not been educated on in the school system. And it's not just in the United States, it's all around the world. Again, your medical doctor does not practice medicine. They practice allopathic medicine. And allopathic medicine believes that the human body is a biochemical bag. It's a bag of biochemicals waiting to break. There is no spiritual force inside the human body. There is no ability of the human body to heal itself or to fix itself. So the medical doctor is trained not to cure the condition, but to manage the symptoms. I mean, for goodness sake, medical doctors don't even know how to cure heartburn. They can manage it with the little purple pill, but they can't cure it.
Because you don't want to cure it, because you then can't sell more bottles every month.
Well, and do you think that the profession that doesn't even know how to cure heartburn is going to be able to cure cancer? No. This is what people don't understand. We're taking the wrong dog to the hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, my radio show used to be called Fire Your MD Now. Not because I hate the MDs. I love the MDs when I need the MDs, when we go to the MDs for what they're good at. But for most of the conditions that most people go to the medical doctors for most of the time, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, they've got nothing for you except symptom-suppressive, expensive pharmaceutical agents, the intention of which is not to cure the condition, but simply to manage it. Just ask yourself this question. How good do you feel? Are you healthier now than you were a year ago? Are you healthier now than you were 10 years ago? No, you're not. And it's not because you're getting older. It's not because you have a bad gene. And it's not because of some electromagnetic Russian satellite. It's because your body is lacking the 90 essential nutrients, and you are eating food every day that's hurting your body.
Well, I mean, I would go to big beef production ranches, I mean, where they have, 100,000 head of cattle or whatever. I mean, some of the biggest ones in the country were in East Texas. And I'd be out there with a whole bunch of other vets and a whole bunch of their hands with huge stockyard areas running the cattle through. And I would hear them talk about it, and they'd say, well, the problem is that grass is getting bred on that chemical fertilizer that's only got, a couple of ingredients. That's what the plant needs, is those three. And I'd be hearing, guys with, medical degrees from A&M mainly, vets, veterinary medicine, animal husbandry, talk about it. And they would be saying that's why you got to give them this special feed that has And they'd say like 67 of the vitamins and nutrients, or I like this other one with 84. And I know Wallach's a famous veterinarian. He also has a medical degree, but that's where he came up with all this as well. But when I hear Wallach, I mean, this is what I've been hearing from vets forever. He just took it to another scientific level that, no, you really need 90 things. And my dad, before Dead Doctors Don't Lie was ever on the radio in the early 90s, my dad would always talk about that the trace elements aren't there to then release the different enzymes and help your body build the enzymes for things he called ring structures. I don't know all the science. I'm not a chemist like he has. He also has a degree in that, or that's part of his degree, to then let your body metabolize and uptake it. So explain that to me when we come back, because you know they say we only need a few vitamins and minerals, but why do you and Dr. Wallach say it's 90? And then why, if it's known that cows, say up in the Dakotas, if they don't have the proper minerals, they freeze to death, but if they have them, they don't freeze in the winter. I mean, that's why, look, the business of animal production is money-making. That's why they don't play games there, folks. They know it's all about the minerals because they don't want sick animals. But with us, it's the inverse because they want us sick so they can keep milking it. It's like breast cancer. You'll never hear, let's find the cause. It's let's find the treatment, let's find the cure.
Healthy elimination is essential to high energy, a cheerful mood, and prevention of disease. Some of the founders of our modern holistic health thinking state that disease begins in a toxic colon. A toxic intestinal tract is the foundation for virtually all degenerative disease, and a clean and well-moving intestinal tract is the foundation of health.
I just want to say that you folks have an amazing product. I've taken whey protein products for years, and I've never noticed the results I have with your product. I've suffered with bouts of constipation most of my life. Within a few days of taking One World Whey, I noticed a dramatic change. Also, in the past few years, I've experienced symptoms associated with diabetes. I feel horrible when I've had too much sugar, and I've been getting the foot pain as well. But I've noticed in the past week or so, I'm not feeling bad anymore, and the foot pain is gone. I'm just finishing up a 5-pound tub I ordered and just got off the phone ordering more. I love your product. Thank you.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldwhey.com. That's oneworld.com.
The folks at My Patriot Supply get it. They know the world can be unpredictable, and there are some scary things happening right now. The only way we can make sure we maintain our independence, despite the situation, is to take control and get prepared. They've come up with a deal that will help you get prepared for anything. Right now, you can get a 4-week food supply for only $99. That's almost 50% off the online price. Call 800-274-3070 to claim yours while supplies last. Limit 2 per caller. This offer isn't available online, so take advantage of this opportunity to get prepared today. 800-274-3070 to get your 4-week food supply for the incredible price of only $99. Call 800-274-3070 right now. That's 800-274-3070 to claim yours while supplies last.
Attention listeners, SurvivalLife.com is giving away free EverStrike permanent matches for a limited time only. These matches are waterproof and will light in any weather condition, rain, snow, or sleet. It will still throw a spark. Its built-in ferro rod strikes at 3,000 degrees, and it is good for 15,000 strikes. Normally, $15. Today, it's free. Get yours at freesurvivallighter.com. Again, that's freesurvivallighter.com. Hurry, supplies are limited. Visit freesurvivallighter.com today.
Bugging out? What if you don't make it to your bug out location? Could you survive in the woods for days, weeks, years? Learn critical survival skills for warm and cold weather from Sigma 3 expert Robert Allen in this all-new 3.5-hour survival skills DVD series produced by the Survival Summit. Learn life-saving secrets on shelter, water, fire, and food procurement. Order the DVD series in the next 48 hours at thesurvivalsummit.com. Enter promo code SURVIVAL to save 10%. That's thesurvivalsummit.com.
Going to do a little bit of overdrive with Dr. Peter Glidden. I'm your host, Alex Jones. And yes, we do some of the funding of this major media operation every few weeks, doing an interview with somebody who's promoting products that we sell and promote. But these are products that I got talked into taking about 5 years ago, and I wish I'd done it earlier. Because as soon as I had all this, even though I was eating pretty organic and healthy, that stuff's still, a lot of it from debilitated soils. It just supercharged my life. And it's done that for so many friends and family. InfoWarsHealth.com. InfoWarsLife.com is my group of products that are excellent as well. InfoWarsTeam.com is also part of the longevity operation. You can sign up there, again, for like $10 and get 30% off the products. Sign up for auto ship, and you get free shipping. Those are major values at InfoWarsTeam.com, InfoWarsLife.com. And then if you go to Dr. Glidden's website, we'll put him back up on screen. You can sign up there and get his health alerts and get his drglidden.com insider there on the site as well. Okay, Dr. Glidden, finish up with your breakdown here, because it's not just like they're already doing all this bad. Now they're in a major offensive to totally take over. Is that because, as I've said, part of it at least, is that there is a huge awakening? We see that happening with labeling and people waking up to GMO, people waking up to what true organic vitamins can do. Is it because there's that wake-up happening and they're trying to counter-offensive, or are they trying to sew things up?
They've always been trying to sew things up. They've always been trying to monopolize the medical marketplace, and that's really been a train that's moving down the track since the early 1920s. This is just another iteration. And most people in America, most people all around the world, they just don't have any education. They don't have any perspective on this. And because everybody is sick all of the time, all around the world, people look around and they just assume that that's the way that it is. Oh, you know, life, that's just life. You have to be sick. The older that you get, the worse your health is. And that's not the truth. The only reason that we get sick with a chronic disease is because we're eating all the wrong food all the time and our body is devoid of the 90 essential nutrients. It's that simple. All it takes really is a little bit of education here. If you're smart enough to pass the driver's license test, folks, you're smart enough to know what to do to support your body.
Well, let's just take bodybuilders.
To fix itself.
Let's take bodybuilders. So they got the natural ones and the unnatural ones, but all of them will tell you, it doesn't matter how many steroids you take or what you do and how much you work out. If you don't take natural, pure vitamins, that's what Schwarzenegger said. People claim, the government says you only need the RDA, but he said it's like saying you only need 100 cops in a town. Well, what if you had one on every corner? I mean, it's the argument of you need them there, and you need the other vitamins to be able to metabolize the other vitamins and nutrients. They've all got to be there, or they don't get metabolized. Is that correct?
Yeah, and this is the meat and potatoes of the holistic approach, right? And this is what naturopathic physicians are trained in. MDs are trained in a reductionistic approach. Naturopathic doctors, chiropractors, homeopaths, Ayurvedic practitioners are trained in a holistic approach. And, you know, if you took your car in to be tuned up and all they did was put air in the tires, well, you know, the car wouldn't be running so great. You need to do an across-the-board fix. Well, when you take all 90 essential nutrients into your body, switches start to turn on that have been turned off for years. You're going to love the way that you feel. This Thursday night, I'm having a free worldwide webinar that's going to break this down for everybody. I'm going to explain to you for free, a 60-minute free webinar, how to take the 90 essential nutrients, why they're so necessary, and why you should turn everybody in your life onto longevity.
That's drglidden.com. Folks can find out more there in the insider area. All right.
drglidden.com, and then the link for the free webinar should be right there on the front page.
All right, and we lost a little bit of your audio there for a moment. You just said go to the front page of drglidden.com, and they can find the link to the free webinar right there and sign up. I mean, we're not going to save the world today with this show, but together with little things like this, we are. You know, organic food, local communities, filtering your water, everything they tell you not to do. I mean, this is common sense, folks, with the glyphosate in the water. We'll be back at some Overdrive. God bless you all.
GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
In the near future.
When you realize how fake it all is, the football, the basketball.
Alert. Security alert. This is Homeland Security. Analysis. InfoWars building independent media operation.
You let the worst people get control and tell us that we are the ones responsible.
Prime directive. Discredit Alex Jones.
Jones is the wildly popular conspiracy theorist.
A popular conspiracy theory talk show called InfoWars.
Alex Jones is now in an Austin jail.
These people are assaulting us.
Targeting of patriots engaged.
They are never going to stop. They're never going to deviate from their program until we stop them.
Block free iPhone app at Infowars.com. block free podcast and video feed. Imperative, destroy Prison Planet TV.
You gotta set your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. Intellectually, it's begun, you can feel it.